the police issued a brief statement just a short while ago, and like you said, 50 murder charges, 39 attempted murder charges, and we expect that by the time the gunman will appear via video link for his hearing, his second hearing at the Christchurch court at about 9:15 on Friday morning. There, we should expect more charges to be laid, most probably manslaughter, terrorism charges, and conspiracy charges, Adnan.
How does it work under New Zealand law, Radhika, in terms of, do we know who the prosecution team will be? Have there been any statements from that team? What about the defence of this suspect? Will it be appointed by the government? Has there been any talk about how the process is going to work?
Well, it's the Crown. It's the Crown against the defendant. And we know that the duty lawyer that the gunman was appointed, he dismissed. Apparently, he is going to represent himself. That is going to be very interesting indeed. He hasn't entered a plea as of now. On Friday, when the complete charge sheet will be laid, he could enter a plea then. But really, the police are being very tight-lipped about that right now. The gunman is going to be present, not physically, but he is going to be present through via an audio link. And as of now, they aren't issuing a lot of details, and they're going very slow in a very measured tone because Adnan, this incident has to be in a small city like this has very large repercussions amongst the community, and it is very community-minded. So it's being very sensitively treated. Adnan?
Yeah, absolutely. And any knowledge of whether it will be open to the public, the trial? In this man's manifesto, he had referenced Anders Breivik, the Norwegian terrorist who killed more than 70 children on the island of Utoya a few years ago. Anders Breivik, I believe, also defended himself, but he used that platform to espouse more right-wing philosophies and talking about what had inspired him to commit these murders, also talking about his opinions of Islam. If it's open to the public, that's going to be a danger, surely.
Well, it does help matters that he isn't going to be physically present. I was actually very surprised to learn earlier today that the judge somehow ruled that it will be an open hearing. It is open to the public. There will be, I think this is also because a lot of victims' families had expressed their interest that they want to be present. They want to see the face of the killer, the person who killed their loved ones. And so it was going to be a struggle to keep them out because they couldn't expend more energy in finding a legal clause to keep them out. Logistically and expense-wise, it has been a really good move to not have him physically present. We've used technology, so when technology is there to save logistics and expense, why not, right?